makes all the time.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Hello.
Ruben from earlier.
Yes.
I have a couple questions. What was it? How was it like working on back in 2004 with the I Love the 90s?
That was fun. That was really interesting because I've been away from the Rangers for quite some time at that point. 2004, it was like 10 years. It'd been almost, well, I left in like 95 or 80, yeah, 95. So it had been 9 years, and I'd done a few. Me and Austin did the Lost episode thing, and I think we did something else at Christmas, something. But I hadn't done a lot with the Rangers, and I got called in to do that show, and I liked it because I'd seen it before. I love the 80s or whatever. I love the 90s, and I felt privileged to be making a commentary on something that was, an earmark of a decade and that I was part of. So it was really cool to be the representative of us all to appear on that show and talk about it and, make fun of it and just have fun with it,
And second thing, last year, so for the Power Rangers 20th anniversary, Team Nick had a block, had the 90s block on. So it was on Team Nick. They had 20-something episodes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers all weekend. Were you aware of that?
Was I aware that they were showing the Power Rangers in a block on Nickelodeon? I think I was. I did not watch it, but I know that it was there. They have different. They've had a couple of different. What do you call them? Where they show all the episodes and things. Marathons. Thank you. Yeah. That's the word. Bingo. They've had a few different marathons, and I think that's cool because again, it makes the show new to people that didn't get to see the originals, and to see go from the beginning to where it is now. It's crazy. I mean, how many episodes are there? It's like
767, give or take.
Thank you. He's my calculator.
And I've watched all of them this month.
He said he watched all of them this month.
In 31 days.
And so how long do you go to? Did you go to the bathroom?
I didn't have a marathon. I just watched like.
He's like, pause. He's like, take a second. He's like, get a Rita.
I watched 3 seasons a week. 3 seasons a week.
3 seasons a week. Wow, he's dedicated. I love that. I've never been that dedicated to anything. So I commend you, my friend.
Thank you.
That's the next question.
Hey, Walter.
Hello, my friend.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask this too. Okay, one short line, one pretty decent.
Is everybody gonna ask 2 questions or just the 1 question?
Sorry. Well, first, just really quick, how did you feel to have your own, like yourself? Like, hey, that's me in a toy. Like, how'd you feel?
That was cool because I was in Venice Beach and I was walking down Venice Beach with some friends of mine. The show had not aired yet. We'd done the pilot,
Yeah.
and the show had not aired. And some kids ran up to me and were like, "Dude, hey man, aren't you the Black Ranger?" And I was like, "Yeah." How did you know that? They were like, "I just bought your toy yesterday, and your face is on the box." And I was like, "My face is on the box?" Yeah. I was like, "Wow, my face is on the box." I still was my friends. My friends were like, "What? What are you talking about?" I was like, "Well, the show I did, they got toys and my face is on the box." So, okay. I was like, that was cool. So it was really cool. And it's also pretty awesome now to be 21 years later looking at that same box with my face on the box. That is so cool. I'm like, I got a toy. I got a toy that represents me and my character, which is awesome. I think that personally a big reason why Power Rangers is still so popular today is because not only did you guys watch the show, but you played us as kids. So you grew relationships with your family or your friends according to the show. You were, also holding each other up to a standard. Hey man, you can't be a Power Ranger if you act like that, right? So it was like, it was cool. It was a game you played. It was the show you watched, and it's pretty amazing. That's why when I've done a lot of other work. I've been working as an actor for like 20 years. I've done everything from Moesha to CSI to NYPD Blue, The Shield, the movies, Brink, Disney,
Family Matters.
shows, different stuff. But nothing has surpassed the popularity of Power Rangers. And I think, I don't know that anything will unless I become, the next Iron Man. And I think that job's already been taken.
And finally, out of all the episodes you've been in, what's your favorite episode?
Favorite episode, get that a lot. It varies. I did 85 episodes, so and I'm not one to have favorites. I have a group of favorites. I liked obviously the ones that were surrounding my character. Zach's birthday, Putty on the Brain. Those are like some of my favorites. But I also loved Food Fight, and I loved anytime we got to fight. Anytime we got to fight, like as us, like Zach got to fight in the park or fight at the playground or that stuff. I love those days.
My favorite episode is the one with the statues when it's just you and Tommy to save the day. That
Yes.
was awesome. That was my favorite episode.
Thanks, man. That's
Yes,
awesome.
thank
nice
you.
to meet you. Thank you. Hi, little one. How are you?
There you go. You've done this before. There.
Good.
Good. Did a great. Hold on. What can I do for you, darling?
What's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero? Me! I think actually my favorite superhero is Superman. I've always wanted to be able to fly. I used to dream about it when I was a kid. In my dreams, I would take 3 steps and I would run and I'd jump. And it's funny because in the beginning I would jump, and as a kid, it's like your age, I would fly. But I wouldn't fly very high. I was scared of going too high. I'd fly around trees, and then I would tell my friends, hey, look, I can fly. And I would tell them, this is it happening in my dream. I can fly. And I'd go, watch, 1, 2, 3, and I'd go, shh. And they'd be like, you're stupid. No, I really did it. I was like, you should have been here 10 minutes ago. Then I'd say, whatever, and they'd walk away, and I'd try it again, and I'd start flying around again. I was like, man, how come it never happens when I tell people? Eventually, as I got older, I continued to have that dream. And I started being able to share it with my friends and teach them to fly. We'd go up in the sky, fly away, and I don't know what that means psychologically, but it was cool. I'm flying. Yeah, life is good. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Clarice.
I was
You're
always
like
the black text. I was always the Black Ranger growing up in the family.
Nice.
Because I'm dark too. Was it your idea for the dancing, or did they need someone to dance for that Ranger?
Yes. When they had the audition for my character, for Zachary Taylor, they were looking for someone that could dance and that could put together that style of fighting. So I think Zach's probably one of the most original characters because of that, because he had a fighting style that was different from everybody. I was the only person that, when we choreographed fights, the stunt coordinator couldn't tell me what to do. He couldn't go, okay, so now you're gonna do this, and throw a punch. It was like, okay, so what are you gonna do? Like that. Whereas everybody else, you can kind of go, all right, so you're gonna throw this kick, you're gonna do this kick here to hit that guy, whatever. And he could help me a little bit, but I had to put dance stuff in the middle of it, and I had to make it make sense. So, that was interesting. It was like, okay, so I had to figure it out. So for the audition, what they did, they said, hey, all right, so can you do martial arts? Yeah, let's show us something. So I did some martial arts, some kicks and punches. And can you do gymnastics? Yeah, I can do that. So I did a backflip, boom, right? They said, can you dance? I'm like, yeah, well, here's some music. Let's see what you got. Boom, put on some hip-hop music, I dance. And they said, now, can you put it all together? And I went, okay, let's figure it out. So I started dancing, doing some punches, kicks, finished off with a back cut, landed the karate stance, and they're like, good job. And that is, I think, the fact that I was able to do that, not as well as the fact that I was an amazing actor. I think it helped me to get the role. So the audition was for Zachary Taylor. It wasn't for the Black Ranger. A lot of people go, why'd they make you the Black Ranger? I really wasn't mad about that, but I I didn't, people go, did you pick him? Did you pick the Black Ranger? Like, no, I didn't know which one I was going to be. I don't think they knew. I think what they said is when they picked the characters, when they picked the Rangers, half of it was Japanese footage. And the Red Ranger and the Black Rangers always seemed to be together. And the Blue Ranger was kind of doing his own thing, right? And then the Yellow Ranger and the Red Ranger were together. I mean, the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger were always together, the girls. So when they attached it to the script, when the writers were writing it, they said, okay, so we'll make the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger best friends. So who am I going to be? Am I going to be the leader? Not at that time, right? I'm going to be the best friend to the leader. So I ended up being Zach, who was the Black Ranger, and the Red Ranger was the leader, and the Blue Ranger was the smart guy.
That explains why you guys are always training.
Right, why we were always training together, right. So it was like it all made sense.
Can we take a quick selfie? With all of us?
Do what?
Quick selfie.
A selfie? Yeah, let me see that. You have to tweet it though. Let's see.
Selfie.
Yeah, I do it after panel journey. Oh. Everyone throw your hands up. What's up? What's up?
Oh! There you go.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, also each post it. Yes.
Yeah, what up?
What up?
My name's Pedro. My question is, after you left Power Rangers, like, did you go into movies, acting, anything?
The first, well, after I left Power Rangers, I think I did Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I did some other shows, guest starring. Parenthood, I did a few other shows, and then I booked a show for Nickelodeon, Space Cases, and I played the role of Harlan Band, which Space Cases was kind of a Star Trek for kids, and I was Captain Kirk. Yeah, I just didn't talk like that. I was the only human of a school of aliens, and we were on a ship lost in space, so to speak, and I was the captain, you know, because the ship logged us on as the crew, and logged our teachers and our former captain on as the passengers, so they couldn't make the ship go, only we could make the ship go, and I was the head guy, so that was fun. I did that, and then I did a show for Malibu, Aaron Spelling, and that's just been working for 20 years. My resume is on IMDb.
Quick question.
Yes.
Since you're Omnicon, do you love anime, manga, anything?
You know what? I've grown to know anime a lot more because I didn't really know much about anime. I've seen a few things, and I've always found it to be entertaining, but I didn't follow it hardcore, you know. But I do a lot of these conventions, and I've met a lot of people, and I'm like curious, like, who is that? What character is that? You know, so I've learned a lot more about it. Manga, what is manga?
Japanese comic.
Japanese comic books, okay. Yeah, I haven't followed that wholeheartedly, but I appreciate everything that I see at the cons. I think the people here that are inspired by science fiction, inspired by anime, and so forth and so on, it's all creative, it's all fun, and I love that. I mean, like, you don't come to Comic-Cons and find people fighting. You know, it's like, unless they're like sparring, you know, like, okay, they're like sparring with their weapons. It's like this fantasy place where you can come and just be whoever you want to be and just have fun, and it's like a getaway. I love that. So I'm a fan of what makes people happy.
Thanks.
Mr. Jones, I might even just want to say I'm very happy to meet you, and my question is, other than the helmet, any other props that you kept from the show?
You know what, the helmet is actually a replica. It's not my own helmet from the show. I have in my possession a few things. I have the juice bar sign from the juice bar. The neon sign, which is pretty cool. It's broken. I gotta get it fixed. But I have it. I keep going. One day I'm gonna hang that up in my house. I just gotta do it. I have the skateboard from the pilot. You know, when I rode in, I was like, "What's up? What's 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 up?" How many times is this in the script? This is crazy. What's up, right? I have that skateboard. I have, I think, a prop communicator. I have a shirt from wardrobe. and some shoes. But I don't have anything major. Like when I left the show, I kind of left suddenly, and expecting to come back, and it didn't happen. So I didn't plan like other people did and walk away with like a